ass too.
That you cannot fix. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Finding a way when you cannot see. Man with this system, he cannot pray. I need to find release. But behind my mind, it runs. All these thoughts have trouble me. Finding to give up my pain. Finding to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need, right? Yeah, I really need my love. I need to free my love. I really need to know. I need to free my mind now. I really need to know. I need to free my love. I really need to know. Oh, yeah. Just set me free, freer than the open mind, farther than the eyes can handle, freer than the
What'd you say? No, just a Jim Carrey line.
You know, flannels really suit you.
Think so?
Yeah, bro. You're a fall guy. Like, this is your prime season.
I'm the fun guy.
Yeah, like, I know you're obviously, you know, you have a lady and everything, but man, fall is your season. Watch out. Watch out. True sexiness hits the streets in fall.
Appreciate you, brother.
All you need is a pair of Timbs.
Appreciate that.
If you get a pair of Timbs, you might
do it.
Man,
see, I get the fall months are coming, but I just don't know how I feel about wearing Timbs in 80-degree weather yet.
No. I'm saying like once it's hitting, like it's coming. You know, like middle of next month, you'll be full bloom.
Right.
Bro said I'm wearing toilet paper. You must be kidding. Okay, relax. All right, please relax.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Welcome back. Episode 17. Worth a Discussion podcast. I'm Brennan. This is Christian. It's good to see y'all again. I'm sure more of y'all come flooding in here as we start. You know what I'm saying? We have a notoriously late community.
Yeah, we got to give all 1,500 people time to make their way in here, you know?
Bro, listen. Everybody's going to be judging, too, because the post I put out about the stream to come join. Like, you got to understand that
don't say it.
As a half black man, I keep lotion around. It's not for any crazy reasons. Okay? I keep lotion. I get ashy, bro. I get dry skin. Okay?
Okay, got you.
So any of you guys coming in talking that's come on, bro. Relax. Damn, bro.
Talk,
Anyway,
talk,
how you doing,
talking that
Christian?
talk.
Good to see you,
I'm all
bro.
right, bro. I'm all right. It's
Been a,
Friday. Can't complain.
been a long couple weeks since we were last here.
I know, dude. I know. It's long awaiting.
I know, bro.
It's all right though. We always make it do. We always,
We always make
you
it
know,
worth it.
yeah,
We
yeah.
always make it
We
worth it when
always
we come back.
exactly. We were just letting it build up.
Mm-hmm.
When was it? Was it? Damn, we did our last pod was before week 1, no?
Yep, right before. The day before. It was either no, it
Sheesh.
was after yeah, it was right before the Thursday game. Day before.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe it was day before. But anyways. All right.
Crazy.
Let's get right into it. I'll let you kick it off cuz I know you got some stuff that you want to address, talk about. You know what I mean?
Damn, you're gonna give me the honors of kicking it
I'm
off,
going to
huh?
give you the fucking honors today of kicking it off.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So there's obviously been a lot of talk now that it's week 3. There's been a lot of already. There's been a lot of hot takes, a lot of stupid takes, um,
Talk to him.
crazy takes, crazy moves going on right now, Brennan. Week 2, crazy moves going on.
I agree.
The biggest move of them all, the biggest disappointment in my opinion. Can you take a guess what it is?
I mean, if I had to take a wild guess,
A wild, wild west guess.
um, the hottest take over the next couple weeks is that probably that the Bears are still Super Bowl favorites.
Oh yeah. No, that's not
Oh,
it.
okay.
Although it's true, although it's true. Let me get your let me get your thoughts on the Bryce Young benching, bro. Like, do you how do you feel about that? I want to get your thoughts because I got a lot to say and get it off my mind.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna make this perfectly clear. Okay. I'm Bryce Young. I think you're a good dude. I drafted you 2 years ago in my fantasy. I took you over CJ Stroud. Okay.
I shouldn't even ask that. I saw that message in the sleeper app. Damn.
I man, gosh, I hope you get it together. I had to give up a second round pick just to get Sam Darnold. A first round pick. I gave up a first round pick, and then he gave me Jaden Reed and Sam Darnold. Your brother did actually, Christian. You saw that trade. Big
I did.
making big plays. Anyways,
A lot of you hurting for quarterbacks in that league, I noticed.
yeah, I'm competing though. I'm 2-0, so I had to make sure I'm strong, geared up. But anyways, to Bryce Young, it's not all your fault, dude. Okay, we could probably cut you or I'll give you about 30% of the blame. Man, some of those throws you're making are absolutely atrocious, brother, and you know that, and he addressed it. Um, but you also have no pieces around you to succeed, from the top down to the top to the bottom, man. From your front office all the way down to the guys on the field with you. I know they got a couple receivers. It still looks like they can't block very well. Whatever scheme they're running doesn't seem to be working for the team in general. They can't do anything. They've been absolutely mollywopped 2 weeks in a row. But I'm still kind of a believer in him. I think it was wrong to bench him. I don't see how your situation gets any better with Andy Dalton. Now, if Andy Dalton comes out and balls, maybe then we'll have something to talk about. But I don't foresee that coming. So I
Right.
think I think it's wrong what they did. You gave up so much to get this guy when you look at what the Bears gained. like you gave up so much to get this guy. You better freaking play him. You gotta
Right.
play him. So, um, yeah, we don't want him in Chicago, Keith. That's not happening. Um, but anyways, um, listen, and real quick, in the chat, um, I'm really loving seeing these dimes that Jordan Love's throwing from the bench. It's absolutely incredible. He's throwing absolute dimes from the bench. He's really contributing.
Well, what I'm reading in the comments is funny because um,
They're
I
going
do
off.
remember Bryce Young's rookie year taking Green Bay down to the wire, making some pretty big throws on the sideline, up the seam, making smart decisions because, as per usual, the Green Bay pass rush is a little, hyped up around here, and they really
Mm-hmm.
weren't getting to that rookie quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But let me ask you this:
Mm-hmm.
have you seen a quarterback go 18 for 26 and 84 yards for 84 yards, and he completed 18 passes, 70% completion percentage? What do you think they're doing a lot with Bryce Young?
Checkdowns.
A lot of checkdowns, a lot of short passes. Um, I don't see too much. I'm not seeing too much of getting him out of the pocket. A lot of his out of pocket throws, you get it? A lot of his out of pocket throws
Mm-hmm.
aren't designed. Like,
No.
I don't think, listen, he played one game in the preseason. He
Mm-hmm.
finished 6 for 8, one touchdown, and 70 yards
Mm-hmm.
in the preseason. He played the last game. Why did the Panthers feel so confident that they didn't have to play Bryce Young?
He should have played
Clearly, with
every
them,
game. He should have played in every game.
every game, at least 2 quarters a game.
Mm-hmm.
What made them going to Andy Dalton so soon makes me think that in the back of their mind in training camp,
Yeah.
they I feel like Bryce Young was already on a short leash, um, but they almost had a feeling that benching Bryce Young and sitting him behind Andy Dalton through any adversity, through the first signs of adversity, was a option. And I think this is the dumbest thing that they could have done. One, there's rumors already out that he's requesting a trade. He wants to, or he's open to a trade.
Who, Bryce?
Bryce Young. Um,
Send him to the
and
Jets. Let him sit behind Aaron or something.
send him to the Jets. Shit. I'm sure Brian Dable. I'm sure he can think of some shit over on the Giants.
Hopefully.
Um, let him sit behind Daniel Jones' overrated self. I'm sure he can still give him some insight on how to read defenses and shit.
Got to be able
But
to. Yeah.
um, I just think I think that this was such a wild move. Talking about a first round pick that has what 18 games under NFL games under his belt,
Yep.
19, and
Hell,
in week 2 you bench him after you brought in all this talent to surround him and help him
mm-hmm.
progress, and you don't play him in the first, and you don't play him. You play him one series, couple
Yeah.
series in the preseason. I think it's a dumb move. The kid's confidence is rocked, and um, the chat is just
Yeah.
homering again.
It's all good. So yeah, man. I like you said, dude. I don't think it's fair to him, considering what you gave up. I think it's insanely. I think it's kind of crazy that you were willing to just bench him now. You
Right?
gave up everything for him. You gave up everything for him.
Yeah.
You
You know that
you sacrificed your entire team's success because you thought he'd
you
bring it
know.
to you.
Did you know that when they traded away DJ Moore, Christian McCaffrey, and Brian Burns, they gave up more first round picks than they got back for getting rid of all three of those players?
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
Yeah.
In the position that they're in right now, I genuinely think it's that owner.
They're terribly owned. I mean, if you even look back to the Brian Burns thing, like they they got rid of him this offseason. Yeah, yeah. But during the season last year, the Ravens offered them a first round pick for Brian Burns, and then they got a third for him. What are we
It's
doing?
insane.
What are we doing?
Yeah, they're like, if that speaks ownership right there, bro. He's like, that's all is in his head is selling tickets, like
They
not
don't even
trading
do
Brian
that.
Burns.
Did you see that their
No,
cheapest
exactly,
tickets are like $8? You can go to a Panthers game
bro.
for like $8.
Insane, insane. I can't. I feel I usually don't feel bad for professional athletes because they're getting their money, but
Yeah,
this is insane.
yeah. No, absolutely, absolutely. All right. So, what do you think about Let's just get into it, bro, because we're here. This is what we want to talk about. Um, what do you what do you think the reasons are for our guy? I mean, I think we all know, but um, what are the struggles offensively early on for our team, man? For the Bears with Caleb Williams in the offense, because there is some struggles. It looked a little bit better against Houston in the first half. He actually played really well.
Yeah,
And then the second half, they went blitz crazy and felt like every time he dropped back, he was getting hit. Um, what do they got to do? What are the biggest struggles? How do we beat Indy come this Sunday?
I think it's just more reps. I think it's going to take more reps to get this team chemistry down because we got a
Yeah.
whole new play caller. We got multiple pieces. We got a rookie quarterback. Yes, I think Caleb Williams looked good that first drive against or the first couple drives. Started out 5 for 5.
Mm-hmm.
I think he had 60 yards driving down the field. They dropped back in zone. They were trying to rush with 4, which most of the time they can do that having Will Anderson and
Mm-hmm.
Daniil Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
But when Caleb Williams was sitting back and they were playing zone, he was picking them apart.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think I think people are forgetting that the Texans are um, they're a Super Bowl contending team. Like
mm-hmm.
we seen what they were last year, and they got better. And um, D'Amico Ryans wasn't playing any games. He's seen how the first drive was going, and he's like, okay, let's try to get to this kid,
Mm-hmm.
and it worked. All those blitz, all those. Um, I think they just kept running blitz after blitz,
Yeah.
and they really weren't disguising shit. I mean, you could look at the line, and you were like, yes, there's a chance they're going to drop back and pass, but after the third, fourth pressure, they're
They
like,
brought
okay,
six, five or
they
six
can't
every
do
time.
yeah, like. And then another thing is too with I think Ryan Bates, he was our center with him going on IR. Um, I think there was just too many rotating pieces in the interior on that line in the preseason, and um, it's not honestly reading those defenses isn't all just on Caleb Williams either. It's Coleman Shelton needs to be helping his rookie quarterback out.
No,
That's what he
and
needs to do.
they'll get better every week, dude. Like you saw
100%.
it, he looked better than he did week 1. And I'm still high on him. I still think he's gonna be freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Is it how I expected it to start? Of course, like I don't know. Like I was hoping it would start out great. I think everybody's like you always hope it starts out fantastic and it's just seamless. But more times than 9 times out of 10, it doesn't work that way. I think Caleb's gonna learn. So like I'm not gonna sit here and say that he played a great game though. He did not play a great game. So what I wish he would do sometimes is from the takeaways I got from this game, you don't always have to fight to extend the play. I don't want you getting hit like that anymore. Take the first sack if you have to sometimes, or go down. You know what I mean? Stop
Mm-hmm.
taking all those damn hits, and then stop always, and then know when you need to go for the home run. On that first drive, he picked him apart underneath. And
Mm-hmm.
now these defenses these days, and that's been the whole big talk. I'm sure you saw that shit with Mel Kiper. He wants to ban the But anyways, it's
Dumbass
happening.
shit.
Take the if the defense is giving you the short routes, Shane Waldron always have something for him to check down to. Picked him apart underneath.
Right.
He's got to live with that. With a defense
Right.
this good, just keep yourself in the game. Those
Yeah.
2 interceptions can't happen.
Yeah.
That cannot happen. The one he threw, I think we got bailed out with a penalty, but the one he threw across the field,
Yeah.
can't be doing that shit, bro.
No.
Like, that shit's
There were-
dumb. And then the one down the sideline on the second one, I know he was trying to make a play happen, but you got Rome Odunze there for about 10 yards instead of trying to chuck it deep to commit. But these are things that he'll learn, that he's going to learn.
Right.
You know, and every single week he'll get better. But with a defense that good, man, we got to help him out, bro. We got to do something. Get this freaking running game going and pick them apart underneath if you have to. We don't need the home runs.
I think once the running game starts going, it's gonna be he's gonna be so much more comfortable and he's gonna look so much better. The thing right now is we have so much talent on that offense. I think that the teams are barely they're barely just opening up their playbooks. I think that Shane Waldron is genuinely trying to figure out and find the right personnel for these possessions and for certain plays. But the interception on the side, the one you were talking about where he threw it across his body, I believe it was a third and long, and we were going to have to punt either way. So I'm of course I don't want him doing that, but I'm more okay. I'm a little more lenient on that one because it was one of those go out there, make a play type thing. If it's you risk the player running it back. That's not a high percentage play, but we are going to end up punting it anyway. So I'm okay with him trying to take a shot. I would rather have him, step up in the pocket and launch it instead of throwing it across his body. But I was a little more okay with that one because it's like, it was pretty much a punt. You know what I mean? They were still back on their 25 or in their 20. So I think it'll be all right.
Yeah. That second one though, I just didn't like. That when he tried to throw Komet on the sideline.
Yeah.
Like I see what you're trying.
Smooth at first.
Like I see what you're trying to do, but like as the ball's in the air, I'm like, oh, there's 4 motherfuckers around Cole. He's not getting his ball. And if you slow it down, Rome Odunze sitting underneath.
Yeah, I was just about to say I watched the all 22 tape.
I just don't want him to fall in love with the big shot. Like it'll come.
Right.
You don't have to force that.
Right.
You got these playmakers, dude. They can go get you a first down. You know what I mean?
Right.
It happened. DJ Moore in the first half. We could have hit DJ Moore on underneath routes the whole game. He probably could have had 100 yards.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll figure out, dude. With weapons like ours and receiver, when you look at us on paper, teams don't want to give us explosive plays. So let's take the drags, the slants, let's take advantage of that, and then we'll start connecting on those over the top routes. But it just takes time, bro. I'm not gonna panic, bro. It's we're going into week 3. And I'll be honest with you, if Caleb throws I need him to throw a goddamn touchdown. That's what I need. But if he ended the year with like 15, 16 touchdowns and 13 picks, I don't give a shit, dude. He's a rookie, man. I want to see him get better every game. Every game. Yeah. If he can get 20 touchdowns, I'd say that's an amazing rookie year. But I just want him to get better, bro.
It's coming. It'll happen.
What else you got, bro? What else do you want to get into?
How you feeling about your boy Lamar? Is it time to panic? Is it time to panic on them Ravens?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Time to hit that panic button?
I'll tell you what, man. They're going into this game. Who they play? Dallas? Yeah. They're going to this game with some urgency, man. And Dallas is coming off an ass whooping.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see how they look. If they should come out hopefully fired up because of what happened to them. Because I know, and I know everybody's I get that the Saints whooped them, but the Cowboys are good for getting their ass whooped at least once a year like that. Like it happened to them last year against San Fran. They just caught a beating. But I'll tell you what though, if they go 0-3, hell yeah, you better panic. Right now, I don't think so. Um, right now, I don't think so. I don't think there's any reason to panic because, you still got it. You still got 8. You still got Lamar. But I'll tell you what, if they don't come out and perform and get this next game, 100%, I'm panicking. Yeah, that's not a whole lot of nothing. That's definitely worth the discussion because that can't happen. They need to start giving the ball to Derrick Henry later in the game, and I kind of saw this becoming an issue for them because Derrick Henry in Tennessee, man, he's a guy you got to give him 25 carries because he wears on a defense. You can't give Derrick Henry 15 carries. That's not how he's productive. He's a volume guy. I think they'll figure it out though.
Yeah.
They got a 2-time MVP. You gotta.
Yeah. I think they will. Obviously, the defense is still doing what it does. Derrick Henry finished with 84 yards on 18 carries, still found that end zone. But Lamar, man, it comes down to with them, they're going to be in every single game.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes down to how he performs at the end of the games.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Mm-hmm.
I remember Harbaugh said that they didn't bring Henry in there to tote the rock 25, 30 times. Keith said, "Did you see Rodgers last night?" Yes, Keith, we did. He looked good. I got him on my keeper team. I still think the Jets got a lot to figure out though. Like they were playing the Patriots yesterday. I'm not too. I don't know if they got it figured out yet. So we'll see about that. But he did look good yesterday. I just don't understand Harbaugh when he said that they didn't bring Henry in there to carry the ball that many times. Hey man, you might have to. You might have to do that. And I'm not saying, like you said, fucking second half.
He's a
Pound that
volume
rock.
guy. He needs volume
Exactly.
touches. They don't want to
I say
tackle 250 every play.
exactly. And guess what? Guess what happens when that run game picks up? Opens up so much for Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, Lamar's leading that team in rushing yards.
That's not what you want.
No,
Yeah.
not with Derrick Henry back there.
Mm-hmm.
No, sir. I think Derrick Henry needs to get majority of his work in the third quarter. Wear down that defense. Let Lamar take over in the second half. Shit, you got a great defense as well.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get multiple opportunities.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's time to panic either. They need to figure their shit out quick because their division ain't easy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you that. Their division ain't easy and their conference ain't easy.
Ain't nobody playing in that division. All those
and
games
you already
are
lost to the Chiefs.
Yep.
You already lost to the Chiefs. So shit, you lost to the Raiders too. Who knows what the Raiders do? Maybe they sneak in for a wild card.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then I mean the AFC in general, man. And even though Cincinnati's 0-2, God, it seems like Cincinnati starts out this way every single year. And then they rattle off 5-6 straight, and then there's 6-2. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and you know what? The Ravens, is as panicked as some Ravens fans might be right now. It's only week 2. That's how you got to look at it. Just get one win at a time, and you're good.
Figuring it out.
I love that Keith just said that in the chat. Are we going to get Mark Andrews the ball, or is Mark Andrews washed up all of a sudden? I know he's coming off an injury. I know Isaiah Likely's nice. But you can get Mark Andrews that damn ball.
Yeah. And they found there was one play Lamar was under pressure and Mark Andrews was wide open and down the middle. And because Lamar had pressure in his face, he overthrew him by like 10 yards. And I feel like I said, I think they're trying. I think they're trying to figure out. They're trying to balance it out.
Listen, man. At the end of the day, I know you got all these guys and all these pieces, and it's hard to manage, so everybody gets theirs. But at the end of the day, win the game. Do what's been winning you guys games always. When you guys had J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards, you didn't mind giving those two between them 25 carries. Give Derrick Henry all those damn carries. Let Lamar throw for 200 yards. That's all he's got to do. lean on their
Right.
defense, and start blowing people out, man. Come on. I'm not worried about the
Keith,
Ravens. I'm not
yeah,
worried
I
about it.
think they'll get it back together, but they better get it together quick because that division is tough.
Yeah. You go
Keith said
all in
Bryce
three, though,
Young,
it's a different conversation.
100%. Keith said Bryce Young to the Raiders. I got one better.
Nah, Garner's better.
Got one better. Antonio Pierce is a good coach. Bryce Young trade. It's gonna be a two-team trade. Bryce Young to the Rams. Matthew Stafford to
Nah.
the
McVay loves him. He loves Matthew.
of course. But what they I don't see the Rams. I don't see the Rams doing much. They're all beat up.
Yeah.
Damn, who was it? It was Stafford to can't remember now. Damn it.
If Bryce Young goes anywhere, I want him to go somewhere where he can sit behind a quarterback. He doesn't even
Yeah,
necessarily have to play for me. Put him
yeah.
somewhere where there's maybe an older guy he can learn from. There's got to be somebody in the league that he can sit behind that still does it at a at a high level. Um,
Right.
Trying to think, freaking. That the only one I can really think of is like Aaron. Go put him behind Aaron. Let him. I mean that they've fucking it worked out for the Packers. Shit, let him sit behind Aaron in New York. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, Aaron probably got 1-2 years left there. Maybe
Uh,
this might be. If Aaron Rodgers fucking win a Super Bowl this year, he might retire.
oh, if Rodgers wins a Super Bowl this year, he's
He's
done
done.
for sure.
Yeah,
I'd walk out and fucking the sunset as well.
yeah. Man, could you imagine that man brings a Super Bowl? Let's get into that too, since we're already talking about it. That was gonna be the next thing I want to ask you. Obviously, it's just the Patriots, but man, did that looked like that like 35-year-old Aaron Rodgers? That like he's
Ah,
34,
he
35.
said
The
35.
arm was live. He was scrambling, dishing it out. Which that was the dumbest thing, because I noticed it happening all game. And to be fair, the Patriots probably didn't think he still had it in him. But man, when you get Aaron Rodgers running out of the pocket, that man still got it, bro.
He looked athletic
Bro, he
yesterday.
was
He
out
looked
there.
yeah, yeah. It was them damn it was them damn what is it that treatment you get the
Stem cells,
stem cell shit he was doing. It's the stem cell treatment.
probably. But
Rodgers was out there looking like young Rodgers.
bro, I mean, he looked good outside the pocket.
Yeah, fuck yeah. He had one scramble. He had one scramble, and
Oh, he
I'm
had a
like,
couple of them where he was sliding, getting down.
the one on the right side, he started
Yes.
scrambling. I'm like, oh, he's about to get like 3-4 yards and slide. He kept going. I'm like, oh shit. And then he slid and he got up. He said, I forgot, somebody like fell on top of him and he looked back. He's like, I was
Yeah.
down. Or he's like, I slid, yelling at the guy.
No,
It was all jokes and fun, but
no bullshit.
My body hurts when I see Rodgers run.
No
I don't
bullshit.
know about
Yeah,
you, but
yeah.
my
He
back
still
hurts
looks
when he's
older.
running. He's like,
Yeah.
and then he'll slide. It's like, bro, get down.
It's
You're gonna.
I can admire him now because he's not in a Packers uniform. So now I can actually admire him. I'm actually somewhat I'm rooting for the guy
Yeah.
over there
Well,
because now he's in the
yeah.
AFC and with the Bears, I can root for him. I want him to do really well.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, man.
It, it was what turned me into a fan was like, um, when he got hurt,
Mhm.
and I was like, it was just the build up, dude, and him carrying that flag out on 9/11. Like I was hype, I was lit for him. Then all of a sudden he went out and popped the damn Achilles,
Yeah.
and I think that hype alone made me into a fan. And I watch a lot of his stuff with Big Cat. Obviously, Big Cat and Barstool,
Mhm.
they're um, they're Chicago fans.
Mhm.
And having Aaron Rodgers on there, it's the funniest shit. Just the interactions. That also made me a fan. So I think, um, yeah, he's talking about Rodgers and Salah's exchange. I think that was a big thing too. Everybody thought that they were pissed at each other, but um, there was inside talk between Rodgers and Salah in their facility, And Robert Saleh always told Rodgers, he said, just give the defense a 2 score lead, give
Mm-hmm.
them a 2 touchdown lead. And um, when they went up 2 scores, Saleh went to give him a hug, and Rodgers pushed him on like a bro thing, like
Mm-hmm.
we're up 2 scores, like we're up 2 scores. Show me something, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was cool to see.
Mm-hmm. No, I like the way they were vibing. Now, solid, bro. Whenever it's been bad over there. Every time
I
they score a
swear,
touchdown, Robert Sala's
like
like, "Fuck yeah!" That motherfucker's like, "Fuck yes!"
they got champagne in the crowd. Just
Bro, every touchdown, I
oh
love
shit,
it though. I love it for them,
oh
bro.
yeah. And the thing is too, how you know it's early in the season, we haven't even seen. Yes, Garrett Mitchell caught a touchdown yesterday.
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Who they say?
Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell.
Yeah.
The
That's
hell?
that's 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 another. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
who the hell? Anyways, when Garrett Wilson, I don't know where my head was. I was up at 4 a.m.
It's okay.
Um, when Garrett Wilson caught, yes, he caught that touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
How many passes, back shoulders, comebacks?
He's money on those. He
He
doesn't
is, but
miss them.
how many did we see them miss though yesterday? A lot.
Yeah, but I mean, you could say some of them were like Mike Williams dropped his.
I'm not talking about just just missed drop passes. I'm talking about Rodgers and Wilson still aren't. They're still building that chemistry, bro.
Oh yeah, and
Like that
but
when
they still connect a lot though. He loves it. Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly. And the amount of passes that they're missing now,
Gary Wilson's still a
it
baby, bro. He's still kind of a
it's gonna
baby.
it's gonna be nuclear if
Yeah,
Rodgers stays one more year.
yeah. I mean, that boy's nice, bro. I mean, Roger says it all the time, bro. He loves throwing the five, bro. And I got Mike Williams on my fantasy team. I played him. They finally start once he gets integrated too. It's gonna be really tough to stop them. He
Yeah,
should have caught that damn one that Rogers threw up to him in
right,
the end zone. Like
right,
that's what Mike Williams does. But
right.
he seems like he's slowly coming along every week. Him and
Yeah,
Alan Lazard, they just have their
yeah,
connection. He makes
yeah.
Alan Lazard look like a goddamn dog.
Yeah. I think I think Mike Williams played 18% of the snaps first week. The second week was 64. I feel
He
like
played almost the
yesterday.
whole game yesterday.
Yeah.
He
So
got
I
like
think it's
4
gonna.
targets, and
Yeah.
with the way Mike Williams is though, he's kind of a big play shot guy. You can throw it up to him. He's a big body dude, so he really only
Yeah.
needs 4 or 5 targets. I mean, if he can get you a touchdown at 60, 70 yards or 50
Right.
yards, that's kind of what he's going to be. And
Right.
maybe he pops off, but yeah, they've built that team real well around Aaron, so
Yeah.
he got the pieces that he definitely needs to succeed. How far they go is completely it just depends on how far Aaron takes him. But I'm happy for him that he had a good game yesterday.
Yeah.
I
That
miss
running
seeing
back.
that,
Right. That running back duo is gonna be some shit too.
bruh. Man,
Imagine, imagine,
you know Braylon
imagine like,
Allen was that big in high school.
bro. Yeah. Imagine like 3 straight first downs of like, you know, to Reese Hall just picking up 6 to 8 yards of pop.
Bro, and they're both
You're
explosive.
tired,
Both those backs are explosive.
right? You're tired. You're like, okay, it's a 3rd and 2. Brees Hall's, banged up. He's tired.
Throw
We'll
the young
stop him
buck
here.
in.
Fucking uh, Juggernaut comes in and
Mr.
just
Biceps.
yeah,
Uh,
Mr. Traps himself
dude,
comes and fucking
fuck.
shit.
Yeah. Nah, good for the Jets though. Awesome
It's
for
gonna be a fun
Rodgers.
team to watch.
Yeah, man. Um, dude, I wanted to get a little bit into friggin' another team that I really wanted to talk about. And I guess this is like a worth the discussion, or a whole lot of nothing sort of thing. Dude,
Okay.
what do we still need to be worried about the Eagles?
I think so.
Like,
Hell yeah.
bro, they're out here choking games to Kirk Cousins.
if Saquon don't drop that ball,
But he did. It
but he
almost
did.
seems like you just fear that what happened last year, because what happened last year, they kept losing these close games down the stretch. The whole back half of last year, they couldn't finish games. And you saw it there, and that was a terrible loss. The defense, didn't do their part either, but, man, I don't know, man. I feel like it's some sort of curse entering Philadelphia here. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel a little different. I think that last drive by Kirk Cousins and the Falcons was that shit was beautiful.
It was
That
beautiful,
pass,
man, but like when are the corners on Philly just gonna guard the sideline? He had no timeouts. He had one timeout,
no,
I think.
yeah, I was about to say they had one, and didn't they have like almost a minute
They
left?
didn't even need to use it.
Yeah, they were chipping. I think they might have underestimated that Atlanta pass protection. I think Matthews and what's his name?
Dogs. Yeah,
McCreary,
yeah.
bro. Their pass pro
Mitch
is
McGarry.
insane, bro.
Yeah.
And they're giants too. And Kirk
Mhm.
Cousins is back there comfortable. I think that
Yeah.
I think that I'm not ready to panic on them yet. I don't think it's. I still think that they're trying to figure their shit out too. Because you got to think about it. Jason Kelsey's gone. He was calling out all the protections for Jalen Hurts.
Hmm.
You got Fletcher Cox is gone. Brandon Ingram's getting up there in age.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
Brandon Graham. They
did I
need
say
some edge
Ingram?
rushers. Yeah, they need some.
Jesus.
Yeah, not that season yet, but Philly needs some
Brandon Graham, yeah.
They need some edge
Uh,
rushers out there in Philly, though.
yeah.
Looks like they
Well,
got no pass rush.
but that's the thing though. I don't even think it's. I think it's.
They
They
lost
have,
Hassan Reddick to the Jets.
but they got Sweat.
They got Boy in the
Um,
middle, but that's it.
they got Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis. They got Brandon Ingram's old ass. They got what's Buddy's name from Georgia too? Nolan Smith.
Yeah.
I just think that they thought that they can get home with four. I think that they weren't rotating enough throughout the game, and
They need those.
Vic Fangio's a great offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator. They don't call him the Godfather for nothing,
Yeah.
but yeah, a lot of young pieces over there, man.
Oh hell yeah.
So, and plus, honestly, man, I just think that last drive that shit was beautiful. I was like, part of me, I'm like, this Kirk Cousins about to pull this shit off.
They had Kirk out there looking like Tom Brady.
Yeah, yeah. He's looking like Matt Ryan, MVP Matt Ryan in that
Yeah.
Falcons team.
Yeah.
Hurts
Oh.
is weak. Hurts beat you guys. Hurts Hurts threw 2 interceptions, and you guys couldn't capitalize off of that. One in his territory, the other one in the red zone, and he fumbled. So 3 turnovers
What'd you think
technically.
about the Packers center throwing up on the ball?
I don't know. I don't know. That shit was disgusting. It was hilarious.
When I saw it,
It
I
was,
was like,
ugh. He was. Ugh. I would have just like chucked
bro,
it back.
I saw like 3 or 4 games where guys were just throwing up on the field this last
Oh
week.
my god. Yeah. Well, that's what bro. You got to think about it. Like, I remember, years ago when I first started implementing high intensity interval training in my workouts.
Yeah.
Boy, I was supersetting shit, and I'm sitting there doing hit cardio in between.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting there like trying not to throw up, bro. And I'm sitting on a nice little turf thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can only imagine being an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman, just one, especially in the hurry up game, bro.
2 minute drill.
Imagine you're like, and you
Nice little
can't get off the
2 minute
field.
drill, 2 minute
Yeah,
offense.
bro. Yeah. No, sir. That shit is hilarious. And then they showed MLB pitchers do that shit too when they're on the mound.
Mm-hmm.
Be like this with the ball behind their back. And
I
then
hate seeing shit like that, bro.
they got the ball in their hand. They're like,
Oh my god, that's disgusting. They're just throwing
that's
a
how you get
fucking.
the grip.
He threw a puke ball. That was
Yeah.
87 mile an
Those.
hour puke ball.
Oh
Motherfucker
shit.
slide right off the bat. Oh.
Keith, no Anthony Richardson bounce back game. I don't think, he did turn the ball over 3 times, but ultimately they still did have a chance to win it at the end.
Yeah, he's a deep ball merchant. That's what Anthony
Yeah,
Richardson is.
yeah. He if Anthony Richardson throws for 300 or 400 yards in a game, he's only completing 6 passes.
Yes, every single one of them's gonna be a bomb to Alec Pierce.
It's gonna be a 99-yard throw on the money.
Dude. Oh my
That dude's
gosh.
arm talent is.
Yeah, he
If he
needs
if
to
he
get
figures it out,
talented
bro,
throwing it 5 yards instead of 70 yards. Like if he can.
his 5-yard passes are 107 miles an hour.
Oh my gosh, bro! What a freaking unit that dude is, bro.
Yeah,
Like, are you talking about like that's literally just another Cam Newton? I think Cam Newton
yeah,
was better at passing the ball his rookie year, definitely, but
yeah.
because Cam Newton
The
could
thing
throw
with
that bitch, but that dude's literally Cam Newton size.
the thing with Richardson, he don't have much um uh football play
Experience. He doesn't
experience.
have a lot
That's
of
the
game
word.
time. Wait till
Yeah.
this dude. I love Anthony Richardson. I think he just needs to stay. If he stays healthy, he'll figure it out. Because
Yeah.
they run a
I
good offense for him. Super play action based. It's kind of like he it makes 1-2 read. 1-2 read. It's out. He doesn't really have to
right,
process too much.
right. I think if he figures it out, I think, man, he can be scary.
Oh, for sure, dude. What else you got? What else you got?
I wanna get your thoughts on our ungrateful, our sour, our immature, our my shit don't stink quarterback, Caleb Williams, because you obviously seen the
Mm-hmm.
headlines in the video
Oh,
interaction
that he got
between
Lil Bro or something.
that
He
he
trying
got
to get Lil
that,
Bro.
that he got low broed by a quarterback a couple months older than him.
Yeah.
But let me hear your thoughts on that.
I mean, it's plain and simple, bro. If I was just in a game where I got sacked 7 times and pressured almost 20 times, dropping back, and you have a chance to win the game and you lose, at the end of the game, bro, I'm probably gonna be pissed. I don't really want to talk to anybody, especially the dude
Right,
who just beat me. I don't think Caleb Williams has any sort of hostility or any ill will or any animosity towards CJ Stroud. I saw like I'm okay with what CJ Stroud tried to do. It's just at that place and time, Caleb's not trying to hear that, man. He just lost a
no,
football game that
right,
that you had a chance to win. You know what I mean? And he didn't
yeah,
play his greatest. So and I get it. And like imagine that. Like put yourself in the shoes. You just have a bad game that you guys still could have won and you lost. And so the other dude who plays your position comes up and says, "Hey, you got to stop taking all those hits like that." Like no duh, man. I know. Like I get it. Like Caleb
right,
knows that. But at the same time, I get what CJ's trying to do, though. You're trying to give him, just, a boost. Let him know, like, hey, man, I think you're going to be great, which is awesome. And he explained that. I think people are just blowing all this so out of proportion, man. It's a
right.
competitive game. And, after the game, he's just heated. And that's all.
I agree. I think that was the um I think looking I think it's just people trying to find something to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you what's the word I'm looking for? I think it's if people I think people that aren't upfront and honest and open,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's hard for them to understand um how that feels like or like what he's going, how he's feeling. I don't because if you watch the video back, like there wasn't one point in that conversation between the two where I felt Caleb Williams wasn't paying attention, wasn't listening, wasn't
Yeah.
wasn't kind of bringing it in. When CJ Stroud brought him back, direct eye contact.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
Mm-hmm.
said, he got hit 11 times, sacked 7. His team just lost. We've seen Caleb Williams. I remember specifically after they lost to USC his last year of college, or USC, UCLA. Bro, he looked pissed on the sideline, head up, just down, like he knew that his college career was coming to an end.
Mm-hmm.
Down. He had the same demeanor when he went out and shook everybody's hand, but you know what he did? Looked them straight in their face, said good game, said yeah, like everybody was saying. He just kept dismissing. He looked, in my opinion, he did look a little bit dismissive, but who isn't when they're pissed? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's
Yeah.
not like he wasn't like okay and just walked off. You know what I mean? Like he still was there
Yeah.
listening.
And you know what, dude? Nothing against CJ Stroud, bro. CJ Stroud's freaking amazing quarterback, dude. He's gonna be a fucking problem. He's gonna be, I think, a future MVP in the league. But bro, this ain't Tom Brady walking up to him after the game. Let's just be
Mm-hmm.
real, bro. Like, I'm sure he thought they were just gonna say, "Hey, yo, good game, keep it up," and then go on about their business. Like, I just don't think Caleb maybe expected him to try to say something like that too. But I'm sure, dude, after it all happened, one of them or Caleb probably texted him or something like that, just be like, "Hey, man, just mad about the loss or something like that." I'm sure something was said, and I'm sure they
Mm-hmm.
get it, bro. Nobody's gonna
Right.
be butthurt about this. They're not. They don't. I'm sure they don't hate each other. You know, it's just emotions, man. Emotions after the game. You just pissed it. I like that he's fucking pissed after we lost. I don't want him to be
Exactly.
all fucking like, ah man, we'll get him next
Right.
time.
All buddy buddy, like, hey, bro, you know what I mean? Like happy, like cheerful.
Man,
No,
y'all
hold
was
up.
sacking the shit out of me, bro.
Right, right, right.
Told
Yo,
D'Amico I
yeah.
said good game, man.
Right,
The
right.
fuck? That might be some
Uh,
Jordan Love shit, not us.
right.
Not
Some
over here.
sucker shit. Some
Right.
sucker shit.
Y'all can say whatever y'all want about these first 2 weeks of Caleb Williams. I'm a ride for him. I don't give a fuck. I'm a ride for
He's a
the
prima
quarterback.
donna. He's gonna crack under pressure.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride. Listen, all you Packer fans, whoever comes back and watches this shit, if you're just a Bears hater, Lions fans, Vikings, I don't care. I'm riding for my dude, bro. Every week I'm gonna come back here. I'm a ride Caleb Williams.
Say that again.
Every week I'm gonna come back here and I'm a ride Caleb Williams.
How do we end the live feed ASAP?
I'm gonna ride that man
God, let's
all the
stop.
way to success.
Oh, wait
And
a success. Keith, Keith. Speaking of cracking under pressure, do you know who does that often?
they're
Do you know who
they're
cracks
pat
under pressure often?
they're past three Hall of Fame quarterbacks or past two Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Yeah, we could talk Justin Fields. I'm fine with that. Let's do it. Let's talk Justin Fields. Justin Fields playing great. Justin Fields playing good.
I was
He's
about to say, I'm like, I don't think he's playing great. He's
no,
playing good.
he playing good. He's completing 70% of his passes. He ain't turning the ball over.
Yeah.
I don't think you're seeing as many like he did in Chicago, like where he was like where you'd see him like taking off for those big runs and stuff. But he's winning games. I'm happy for Justin Fields. I'm happy for him. I'm telling you right now, the Bears would still probably be 1-1 if we had Justin Fields. I'm just keeping a whole bean with you. So, Justin Fields is playing good though. I'm happy for him. I'm glad that he went where he went though.
I
Glad
like
that
he's
I'm glad that he gets to play for a guy like Mike Tomlin. I'll be real with you. The
yeah.
Steelers
Fuck yeah.
organization is run well.
Yeah.
You're never gonna have to worry about him completely collapsing and being He's better than Kenny Pickett, so that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The kid,
I
he's
like
too athletically gifted. So
I like Keith's last comment. He goes, "We know, unfortunately, Caleb Williams plays for the Chicago Bears. His future is already written in the stars.
exactly, future Hall of Famer, probably a 5-time Super Bowl winner, All Pro. It is written in the stars. It's right there.
He's a star. He's a superstar.
So
I
that's
like
what I'm
that.
saying. It's written in the stars, bro. Oh, I'm
But,
having camera malfunction.
yeah, no, I noticed that. But Keith, speaking of
There you go.
cracking under pressure, you know Jordan Love is only completing half of his passes in the fourth quarter.
Caleb,
In the last 2 minutes of each half, he's he bumped it up 53. 53% of his passes, but he's thrown a total of 8 touchdowns and 8 interceptions.
Uh, Jordan Love, Jordan Love only completed like maybe half of his passes in the first game. So
Yeah, he should have had a pick six that got dropped. He did throw an interception. What else? Oh, and then he threw another one into double coverage on the left side of the field. I don't know, man. I just think it's there's a lot of season left, and I think if we're
bro, we can't listen. We can't get caught up in this shit. We're gonna ride our man.
yeah,
We're gonna ride Caleb Williams.
we're gonna
We're
get
gonna
Caleb.
ride him till the wheels fall off, baby.
There's some shit
So
going
much
on.
success. We're gonna hop on that man, throw our lasso around the air, and go catch us some W's. Go wrangle up some W's. Caleb Williams, baby. I'm painting my nails on Sunday. I don't care. I'm all in. I don't
You're painting
care.
them for
I'm
the
all in.
you're
And I'm
painting them for the
putting
Bears
W.
post
I'm
game.
only painting. I'm painting W's on him.
I like
Listen,
it.
listen. Quick hype thing for this Sunday. DeAndre Swift about to run for about 120 yards. Okay. Caleb Williams throwing for 2 touchdowns, maybe a pick. I don't really care, but he's throwing for 2 tuds. Two tuds. One to
I
Keenan
don't think he's
Allen,
on the pen.
one to DJ Moore. We're gonna get our big
Keenan,
dogs on the board.
Keenan Allen ain't playing this week.
Roma Dunze, DJ
Roman
Moore,
Doomsday, baby.
touchdown.
Yep,
First one for
I
the
like it.
rookie. We gonna get another one to DJ Moore, and guess what? DJ Moore's probably gonna have 113 yards receiving. I'm calling Rome for about 45. Cole Kmet with a 20. DeAndre Swift with another 30. DeAndre Swift's gonna have a breakout game. All right. Caleb Williams gonna do his thing. The Indianapolis Colts, they're gonna fold.
I'm
Anthony
putting this on
Richardson
there.
won't be able to get a pass off over 50 yards because we're gonna be on that ass all game. We're gonna be on that ass. We're gonna be on that 6'5",
Why you
240-pound big round ass. And we're gonna
Why?
be dragging him to the
My
ground.
God, what is order in the fucking court, yo? What is going on? Um, so I don't got nothing else, Brendan. I feel like this was a good episode. We showed um how comfortable we are in our skin.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a few good weeks of ball and get right time. I think
Come on now, baby.
I'm
Talk to me
curious.
nice.
I'm curious to see what the Packers do with Jordan Love.
I think they trade him for Bryce Young.
I can see that.
Probably have more success.
I can see that. I think it's going to be interesting
Yeah.
because the Titans defense ain't no pushover, although some people thought they were.
No, they've been solid, bro. Their first 2 games, like they're deep.
I mean that front four
It's
is
too bad Will
is
Levis is back there.
yeah, that front four is pretty elite. But yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got for today.
Yeah.
Um,
I did. Okay. I'm good too, dude. We covered everything. I fuck with that. That was good.
yeah,
That was good.
it was a good one. A lot of more Homer takes in the chat, but listen, it's okay. We embrace all of it, you know.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
To all our haters out there, fuck you guys. Real shit, bruh. Real shit, bruh. Bear down. And you know it's always gonna be bear down in here. We ain't no fake fans, bruh. We gonna ride to the end. We gonna jump on Caleb Williams' big back. We gonna ride him to the end. And guess what?
oh my God.
Guess what? Montez Sweat is gonna ride freaking Anthony Richardson's big back all the way to the ground about 5 times this Sunday. Javon Dexter. Torrey Taylor might get 1 punt inside the 10 because we ain't going to punt that much. Remember that. Caleb Williams said that. He ain't going to be punting much. Okay?
Right.
All right?
Right.
Anyways, man. We love you guys, bro. All of you guys sitting here watching. It's pretty much just Keith today. Absolutely trying to He was rage baiting us the entire podcast. We yelled it together though, because that's what Bears fans do. We don't overreact.
He tends to do that a lot, but it's okay.
It's just
he tries.
insane rage bait, and it won't work. Okay,
He tried.
Bears fans, we don't do that. We don't overreact. Okay, we're calm in the storm. We're the middle of the hurricane. Okay, we're the monsters of the Midway.
Where's my Sharpie at?
Okay,
I'm gonna put some eye black on.
we got guys like Walter Payton who did it. Sweetness. Okay, big dogs. Devin Hester, Brian Urlacher, built on defense. It's offense's time. This Sunday, you're gonna see a brand new Chicago that you've never seen before.
Flip it. Caleb Williams, 317 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 almost interception.
One almost. That means it's not even going to happen. That means the dude
Yeah.
going to drop it. It's going to be off a free play.
Yeah. We're going to have 6 sacks. Watch.
Exactly. Jalen Johnson, 3 interceptions.
All righty. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Love as always.
All right. Peace out, y'all. We love you guys. Drop a like. Subscribe if you're in here and you haven't subscribed. All right, we'll be back next week with another podcast. Appreciate y'all, man. Gosh, we love you guys.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
To fight for my yearnings. Fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day. I tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. I tried to get by, but I'm burning. I mean,